to create the hlena look. And basically what I want to create is something that looks really natural, shiny, healthy and glossy with a little bit of movement through it. So really the hair types that the products can work on are from a bob length to very long, and also slightly finer than this, it would work really well, and also slightly thicker. So it's on really most hair types and most hair lengths. And also, it doesn't have to be brown like Helena's hair. It can work on blonde hair, as I have here today, a red head, or obviously brunettes as well. So I'm going to wet down Bonnie's hair with a water spray. But obviously, if you just had a shower, Helena has a super hydrating shampoo and conditioner, again, to give you a very natural, healthy, shiny finish to your hair. When you're wetting the hair down, just make sure that you're wetting it evenly all the way through. So when you apply the product, you don't get a product build-up in the drier areas. Yeah, if I brush the hair through, it will again even out the moisture all the way through and just give me a smoother texture before I'm going to apply the product. There are a lot of things that can damage your hair. There's the pollution, there's the sun, there's drying, and there's straightening irons. So we've developed a new product with Tony and Guy and Helena, which is a vitamin protection spray. It basically has antioxidants in it and UV filters, which basically protect against the sun and pollution, but also protect against heat. So it's in a spray form, and again, just applying it evenly all the way through the hair. Now, this vitamin protection spray does protect the hair. So if you were going to leave your hair to dry naturally, then it would protect against the sun and pollution. But if you're going to use a hairdryer, which most people do, then it will protect against the heat of the hairdryer. And each product range that we have from each girl have their own fragrance. And then depending on the type of hair you've got, obviously because I'm working with blonde hair that's coloured, then you could use more of this because it will just help to protect it more. If your hair's just natural, as we would say, a virgin hair that has no colour on it and totally natural, then you wouldn't need to use as much as I'm using today, but it just helps. And if you use your fingers just to run your hands through the hair, then you can feel that it's applying all the way through. And again, just make sure that it's really even all the way through the hair. The look I want to achieve is a soft, natural, beautiful, wavy look. So what I want to do is blow dry the hair. So the next product that I'll be using is the Radiant Styling Spray. Now, this Radiant Styling Spray, again, is in a spray form, and if you didn't want to blow dry your hair, but you still wanted to enhance the curl, then you could spray this all the way through and then leave it to dry naturally, just scrunching your hair in and letting it dry naturally. If you want to get a bit more of a definition in the curl, then blow dry it and blow dry it with a diffuser. Now, again, it depends on the texture of your hair, how thick it is, how much product you would like to use. And it doesn't give you that product build-up that a lot of sort of conditioners and heavy curl products give. It's very light and it gives a hold to the hair. So I'm going to blast the hair very naturally and then go through and tong the hair and get a more definite curl. So just finish blow drying, just blasting the hair through really, really naturally through there. So I'm going to go through and tong the hair so I create a really definite curl through the hair and then just brush that through so it gives that really soft, beautiful, soft waves. And then to do the tonging at home, it's very simple from about the crown forwards, because obviously that's the bit you can see. But if you start at the very back through here, and then when you do this area through here, just look in the mirror and tilt your head slightly to the side while you do that side. And then again, tilt it slightly so you do that side. And then as you work through to the crown, then obviously you can see those areas as you work through to the front. So I'm just going to work all the way through now, just pulling the hair straight out and then placing the tongs down and then just wrapping them around. And then just holding the ends. So I'll work all the way through the head. Again, the vitamin protection spray is fantastic because I know that it's protecting the hair while I'm using the heat. And then the Radiant Styling Spray is giving me that extra bit of hold that I need to create this curl. And then you just get really soft curls like this, and you leave them set like that until the very end. So you do the whole lot, and then you put your fingers through it. If you start putting your fingers through straight away, because it's still a bit hot, it will just drag the curl down and pull it out. So if you keep the curl as is, work the whole way through, let it cool down, and then put your fingers through. So I finished the tonging, and as you can see, just took big sections all the way round, tonged the hair. Through the front, I wanted to keep it a little bit softer, so I haven't done so much through the front, so it's a little bit softer, you get more of a wave, and then through the back it's curlier. When you're tonging hair, it's really important to remember that when you turn the hair round, it should always go away from the face. So while you're tonging this side, you turn away from the face, and the same on that side, away from the face. So when it comes out and you put your fingers through it, it's all coming back, instead of one side forward and one side back. So what I'm going to do now is just put my hands through there and shake it about, so it just makes it a lot more natural and breaks up that curl, so you wouldn't be able to see that it's tonged hair. And it gives it that natural curl through there. And then just with my fingers, just sort of rubbing that together, just to separate those curls and make it a little bit more natural, because you don't want it to look like it's been tonged. So to create moisture, separation and more texture through here, I'm going to use the last product in Helena's range, which is the Movement Balm. It's a very creamy product, and it's formulated with organic olive oil. So it adds moisture and creates separation and enhances the curl. And also, of course, it's really nourishing for the hair. Just put a little bit in your hands and then just work it through the hair. Because the hair's curly, you just really want to scrunch it in. So don't just do a big blob like that at the top and then that's it. I've got it evenly through my hands, so I've literally just got to get it through the hair. So every time I'm touching the hair, there's a little bit more going on. That's it really, you just keep scrunching that in and there's the finished look.